Finally, the Sunday gets better. Shomik Chakraborty, finally the Sunday gets better. And what an incredible effort from the 18-year-old 6'5 Gukesh. And Shomik, these are visuals sent by Atreo just about half an hour, 45 minutes back when Gukesh won. Shopnil, play them. Shopnil, play the visuals when you are ready. Play the visuals and also the press conference clip. Play the visuals the moment you are ready. Give me a cue and we will play the visuals. But Shomik, first thoughts. Gukesh on the cusp. 3 more games to go. 6-5 lead.
I mean, see, once again, Ding was caught in a time pressure. He played 8 moves in over an hour and 8 minutes. He took an hour and 8 minutes to make 8 moves, wherein Gukesh played 8 moves in 58 seconds. And there, the tie was there, the game was decided. Uh, the thing is that I will just now hope Gukesh. Gukesh has a tendency. Gukesh has a Fisher like streak in the sense he tries something. He always tries to do something out of the box. I hope in the next 3 games he just plays percentage chase and keeps his position tight and plays for a draw. Simple as that. No, he shouldn't allow Ding to make any inroads. He should keep things tight, and it is done and dusted. And what an achievement it will be for a teenager to become a world champion. It would be fantastic, and it would be. I think. I think it would be India's biggest sporting story of the year.
I would say with the 29 medals at the Paralympics, the Cricket World Cup win, and Gukesh's World Cup win will be the 3 stories that will define 2024 for India. But before all that, we've got our reporter in Shomik, what visuals! What visuals! Unbelievable! স্বপ্নিল আরেকবার চালা বাবা, আরেকবার চালা। প্রাকৃত অর্জুন এরিগাই Prakrit Arjun Erigaisi is playing the Qatar tournament. This is the World Championship, boss. There's a difference. So calm down. I mean, we've covered Tata Steel chess. We have covered extensively, but this is a special turn match. I mean, let us give the match the thing that it deserves. Shopnil, I think you have the press conference bite of Gukesh. Can you play that, please?
I think around this point I was already like kicking myself like really really badly for uh, yeah for I mean it was such a normal position and then suddenly my queen is stuck on f4 and I didn't know what to do. So at that moment I was just kicking myself. I had some problems to get myself back on the game, but then I was just trying to make one move at a time and not lose on the spot. And the safe word was, I think, a very, very important resource because at first I just had no idea what to do in this position. And then I saw a4. I was like, at least I can get bishop a3, bishop c5, and just sit tight. And then after h5, I even got this like open b file. So yeah, here I was already feeling better that I'm out of danger. But yeah, it completely turned around unexpectedly.
Why he blundered.
Excellent. Yes, the audio is slightly muffled because it's from a phone. Atreus recording with his phone at the press conference. So pardon the audio. That's the best we have. We'll try and get you. We'll bump it up and get you more. But We've also got visuals of Gukesh leaving. I mean, thorough professional, job done, back. Shopnil, can you play that? Gukesh leaving the hall at Sentosa, all sent by Atreya Mukhopadhyay, who will join us in the next 5 minutes. He's from the press conference venue to where the match is. They get the journalists in a bus. So he's in that bus. He just called. He will join us soon. But Shopnil, can you play the visuals of Gukesh leaving before I go to Shomik again? Stunning visuals. So good to see 18-year-old Gukesh Domaraju standing and signing these autographs. Three more. Three more. Yes, Prakrit, Atreya's there. Atreya will join us soon. That is what Rev Sports is all about. People everywhere. Give every sport the importance does it deserve. Not sitting in India and talking nonsense only on Border Gavaskar Trophy with 5 people sitting there and having a chat and talking complete nonsense. That is not what sport is about. Shomik Chakraborty, Gukesh leaving India and standing there signing autographs. 3 more games to go. History, Shomik, history.
Absolutely. And see, I mean, this he is such a humble young kid. I mean, I have there are players. I mean, the World Championship is still on. 3 more games to play, and there are players who completely shut out the audience uh, until the game is over. But Gukesh is such he is so full of humility. He's such a young, humble young kid, and he's signing autographs. The thing is that also a lot of heart is to be taken from that celebration video. It attests it attests the support for chase, support for Indian chase, and if you throw in a dollop of geopolitics into it, it's India versus China, and India is being represented by an 18-year-old kid who is leading the show. He's leading the tie.
You beautifully said. Beautifully said. I love this. I love this little political angle thrown in by Shomik. Trisha joins us. The smile says it all. Trisha, watch this video. Shopnil, play the celebration video, and then I will take a comment from Trisha. Atra will join us soon. Shopnil, one more time. Trisha, comment.
I think first Gukesh stole the show, and right now Shomik the stole the show with that geopolitical comment. Completely owned kind of the whole thing. But what an important lead, and the massive celebration tells you that this it was also getting a little on the negative side, in the sense the draws were being a little cause of a little bit of a frustration, because there were a number of games which Gukesh could be, there were advantages. But today's game, fantastic, Boryada. I mean, this lead, it is a massive, massive lead. It is so much important. But Boryada, how important will this be for say, for example, the psychology, the way it will affect Ding, this lead 6-5, important, very, very important lead. Because even from now, if you continuously have draw, then Gukesh wins it.
Trisha, let's put it in context. Ding was trying to take it to the tie breaks. Ding knew that if he can take it to the tiebreak, Gukesh is not the best tiebreak player. As Magnus has multiple times said, Gukesh is not the tiebreak player that Ding is. So Ding's best chance was to take this match to the tiebreak. And that's what he was trying to do. 5 all with 4 more games to go. That was his attempt. Take it to the tiebreak. He has a chance. Now that Gukesh has broken open, what does this mean for Ding? Ding will have to come out of his comfort zone. Anyone who follows chess will know Ding will have to come out of his comfort zone, and that's where Gukesh will have an opportunity. Moment Gukesh has an opportunity, I actually think this opens it up for Gukesh. And this could well mean that he now takes it and demolishes Ding. Because that resilience that Ding was able to show will now not be there. Because Gukesh knows he's in a comfort zone. He's got the lead, 3 more games and it's done. So Ding will be the one who has to take the offensive now. Gukesh can just be Gukesh and hold on. He doesn't have to be extra aggressive. I think he will get his opportunity. But look at this video, Trisha and Shomik. Talk to me about this. A young man with so much poise, walking out, signing autographs. Shopnil, can I have that video once more, please? Shomik, comment on that. Comment on that. The man was completely focused, poised, signed some autographs. He knows he will be in the, he's there. The pressure will mount. He knows he's on the cusp. 7 more days, what? 5 more days, sorry. Today's the 8th. 5 more days, and Gukesh could be the youngest ever world champion. He will feel the pressure, huge pressure, but can he hold on? Shomik, before I go to Trisha.
And see, I mean, so far it has been a case of so many near misses. He had so many openings. There was somewhere he couldn't capitalize on his advantage. I would like to see him parking the bus now completely in the next 3 games. Let Ding do whatever he likes with his out of the box moves. You just sit there, park the bus, shut up the shop, deal done. And I expect Gukesh, as I said earlier, he has a streak of doing something extraordinary. There is, I'm not comparing, but there is a Fisher like streak in him wherein he goes for the jugular, he goes for the spectacular. I wish he doesn't do that. He completely parks the bus and gets the deal done.
Your thoughts? 5 more days, 5 more days. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves yet. He's still got the job at hand. Can he close it out? Because Ding will want to come back tomorrow, but the pressure now will be felt by both. Ding has to come back. He has to step out of his comfort zone. Gukesh has opened it up.
Absolutely. I think, but what gives me real hope is the fact that when Gukesh walks out, we saw the visuals, the composure on his face. There is no smile, no sadness. When they will draw as well, you could see there's no reaction. The calm, the composure. From the outside, Ding has actually looked more anxious than Gukesh has. It's a thing, that poise. And that poise could now, as Shamikda rightly said, right now, all he needs to do is hold his horses and not try and be over aggressive or be over heroic. That is where this poise, this calm will come, effective, I think, where he won't be carried away. Because if you and I know what a big step this is, he of course knows what a big win this is. But to keep himself calm, just quietly sign autographs and leave. I mean, he gives such a world champion vibe. Also, he does not give a vibe of the youngest champion for sure. He does not look as the youngest champion. It almost looks like he belongs so much to this whole world championship. Like he's been there, done it. Who on you tell me, Boria, the hand on heart, the way he walked off, did you feel like this is the youngest there?
No, and I don't want to think about it. I mean, we did not think of a 16-and-a-half-year-old Tendulkar or a 16-and-a-half-year-old Mithali Raj as youngest. We will not think of Gukesh as youngest. He's there. He belongs there. He belongs. He's an 18-year-old Maradona. He belongs where he is playing, and we will not talk about youngest or whatever. All we'll talk about is three more games to go. I'm waiting for Atrev to join us any moment. Atrev is on the back from the press conference to the area where he can join us live. But incredible. Let's take some questions. Prakrit, if Arjun wins Qatar and then wins candidates, it can be Arjun versus Bukesh. Folks, Prakrit, but I just really wish you are true. Okay, but winning candidates, we all know, right? We all know. I mean, you follow chess, I follow chess. I used to play chess at a pretty serious level. So winning candidates, let's hold our horses. We will see. We will see. 3-year-old Anish Sarkar will be inspired. Yes, but let's not eat Anish Sarkar's head, because we have seen 3-year-olds or 5-year-olds getting spoiled with parents doing what they do. So let's not eat anyone's head. There's another question. Is anyone in G? What does that mean? Is anyone in this chat knows how to play chess? I'm sure many do. That's why they are here. And I hope you do as well. Doipa and Goswami, it's just a matter of time to get a world chess champion again. India is going to become chess powerhouse. India already is. It's also only a matter of time. Shall we take it?
India is the hub of world chess at the moment. And that's where we have to tip our hat to Vishy Anand. When Vishy Anand became the world champion, the sport was dominated by the Russians, the erstwhile Soviet Union, and the breakaway. Now Vishy Anand, I mean, he broke that glass ceiling and he acted like a Pied Piper. We have around 85 grandmasters in our country at the moment. 85 grandmasters, and it is down to Vishy Anand. 5 world championship, and now and as a trickle down effect, Chennai or India overall, India is now the hub of world chess. Everyone accepts that. Magnus Carlsen comes here to play chess. So there is no point. I mean, and it will grow further going ahead.
Here's the man at the spot. Atra Mukhopadhyay joins us from Singapore. Atra, edo hasho baba. এত গম্ভীর কেন? হি ইজ ফ্রোজেন। একটু হাসো। ম্যাচটা জিতলে একটু তো হাসবে। এই তো দ্যাটস ইট। But Atro, tell us, you were there, you captured the mood, we've played these visuals, we've played everything that you had sent us. But Atro, your first hand report of what transpired, tell us.
See, it was a crazy game. At one point in time, towards the beginning, Gukesh was 1 hour ahead on the clock than Dingliren. Then a point came in this game when Gukesh fell behind the clock. Then the players got even. Although the pieces and those positions were more or less even throughout the match, the time was going to be a huge factor. And as Gukesh said towards after the end of the game, that it was a blitz game towards the end. They had 20 moves to make in 15 minutes or 18 minutes or something like that. Both players. That is where Gukesh found the accurate moves, and that is where Ding slipped. And Ding said after the match at the press conference that he made some stupid moves, quote unquote. And today, as an exception, normally what happens is that the players leave the press conference arena together once the press conference is over. Today, Dingliren left immediately after his questions were over. So he was visibly very upset, and Bukesh appeared to be very, very calm. This is completely unexpected of an 18-year-old. He had won possibly the biggest game of his life. And although the championship is not over, but in the context of his career and the importance of this match, it was a very, very massive win for him. And he stayed completely calm. He said that, okay, it is a significant win, but it's not over yet. And he will continue to focus on the process rather than looking at the results. He also said that it's impossible to not think about the result, but he will continue to concentrate on the process. And he thanked his team of seconds. He said that it's their contribution which helped him eke out this win, which was looking very, very unlikely at one point. And truth be told, Goria and Trisha and Shomik, I had finished my match report saying that it's a draw.
It's not over till it's over, my friend. It's not over till it's over. Atreo telling us that, but play the visuals of the celebration first, Shomik. Shopnil, Atreo can talk over it because he captured them, and then the Gukesh walking out, he can talk over them. Look at these visuals which you sent, Atreo. What was it like? Describe the scene for us, for our viewers and folks. This is an incredible achievement. Incredible. If he goes on to win, this will be the biggest moment for Indian sport, along with Paralympics and the Cricket World Cup win. It's that big, maybe even bigger. Look at this. After you can talk over it.
Yeah, see, the thing is that I was at the media center, and I was trying to rattle off a few words so that the copy could reach office as soon as possible. And at that point in time, nobody had realized that Gukesh had won. Then suddenly, which is the media center is say about 20 meters away from the playing arena. Let's say 30 meters away from the playing arena. And then suddenly we heard a roar, Gukesh, 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 that signal that he had won. And it was total bedlam over there for a while. I mean, not too many people, maybe 30, 40, maybe 50. And they were all chanting Gukesh's name. There were slogans of Bharat Mata Ki Jai, Vande Mataram, and all sorts of things. And it was, for a moment, it looked like India had won a cricket match. And it was the same at the press conference also.
স্বপ্নিল ভিডিওটা চালা, আলাদা করে ভিডিওটা চালা, আটকে যাচ্ছে এটসেট্রা বলিস না, লট অফ পিপল তোকে গালি দেবে, কিন্তু আজকে আমি বলে দেবো তোর জন্য হচ্ছে এটা। ইউ উইল বি দ্য ওয়ান ইন দ্য ফায়ারিং লাইন। তুই চিরকাল কোনো না কোনো গন্ডগোল করিস, আজকে গুকেশের দিনে করিস না। আমি কিন্তু আই উইল মেক শিওর দ্যাট পিপল হল ইউ। স্বপ্নিল ভিডিওটা চালা, and then we will get Atreo to talk about it. Come on, Swapnil.
And the other thing I noticed today was that Gukesh's father, Dr. Rajnikant, always goes there at the press conference arena. He sits right at the back and he looks a little stiff while the press conference is going on. Today he's extremely relaxed. I mean, he was rocking his legs, he was rocking in his chair, and it looked very different today. And normally, I mean, I most often find him outside the playing arena. He can easily be at the VIP area actually. He's entitled to that. But he walks around the place and always looking at his phone. Today also he was doing that. And he was a little tensed, I thought, because towards the end, there was shortly towards the end, there was a situation when Gukesh's position was not that strong. Actually, people were saying that it's a 50-50 match with slight edge towards Dingliren. Then suddenly it changed and it happened in a blink of an eye. I mean, as Gukesh very aptly put it, it was a blitzscape towards the end. And he blitzed.
I have a question for Atreo.
Yeah, Shomik, but before you ask your question, no strawberry ice cream for Ding tonight. আজকে হবে না, no strawberry ice cream for Ding tonight. It will now be on hold. Yes, Shomik, your question.
There will be a lot of curd rice. In one part of the hotel, there will be a lot of curd rice.
I have a question for Atreo. That is, Ding was a pawn up, right? So towards the end game, did Gukesh do anything left field that completely caught Ding off guard?
According to Gukesh's own analysis, I forgot which exactly the move number, but he played A4 after a long pause. I mean, he thought for a while, and then he played A4, the pawn to A4 square. And Gukesh said that that was actually the turning point. That was the most accurate move, and which turned out to be true. I mean, Gukesh said at the press conference that I am not sure if that was the correct move. Then the person who moderates the press conference, a grandmaster himself, Ashley Morris, and he said that it was the correct move, and possibly that was the turning point. And Dingliren, as he himself admitted, that he made some mistakes. He called it a stupid move, and but again, I mean, Buria, Shomik, Trisha, and all our viewers, I want to remind you that Dingliren had fallen behind thrice in last year's World Championship match. Thrice he came back and won it on tiebreaker. In fact, he said at the press conference today that last year he had lost the 12th game. So with 2 games remaining, he was 1 point down. Then he came back, equalized, and went on to win on tiebreaker. And in the last 3 games that are remaining, Dingliren will have white in 2 of those. So that's a slight advantage, although people reckon that It's no more a huge advantage these days because of the advent of computers and engines and all kinds analysis and all that. So, but still, I mean, going by the textbook, Dingliren possibly begin with a slight edge in the last three games. I mean, two of the last three games. And from Gukesh's point of view, he said that you can't really go for a draw. I mean, you can't play for a draw. You don't think of the result. He said that it's impossible not to think of the result completely, but he will continue to focus on the process. And he also said that if he gets these things right, probability of getting the result that he wants are high.
Last few minutes on the show, and Shopnil also has somehow saved his back today. Otherwise, I would have exposed him in front of people. So he somehow managed to. He was also under time pressure, but he did not fall into the same trap as Ding. Somehow he saved his back. Shopnil, good job. You managed to play your moves on time. Shomodi Bhattacharya finding the crucial A4 move and then the completely unexpected move through Ding off in the extreme time pressure. Mindset of Gukesh is what's set him apart. Go Guki, go. Atro, take it.
See, both players are were under time pressure. I mean, when with about say 15 minutes left on the clock, both had to make around say 15 to 16 moves. So both were under time pressure. It's not that one player that was under time pressure. They were almost equal on time towards the end. But crucially again, I mean, I'm not sure which exactly the move number, but Dingliren spent some 6 minutes thinking over one move when there were some 15 to 16 minutes remaining. I think that turned out to be very crucial. I mean, already they were under pressure, Dingliren and Gukesh both. And because Dingliren spent 6 minutes on that move, that increased the pressure on him. And that is, I think, where the match turned. And then, of course, A4. So basically, what happened today is that Gukesh managed to win the crucial moments. He said that it could have gone either way. The result could easily have been the opposite. And but as it happens in sports sometimes, that the players who win the crucial moments go on to score that win. So this is a very very significant win because three games remaining, and we have seen how many draws have happened so far. I mean, 11 rounds, 8 draws. So three more, and you know where we are.
Exactly why Atro decided to go to Singapore, and exactly why we sort of said yes, this is history being made. I will speak to Dr. Rajani Karti. By the way, Atro, he already knows that you are there. I've told him multiple times that you're there. Fingers crossed for him. If Gukesh does win, we would want Atro to do that interview in Singapore and then subsequently get Gukesh and Vishwanathan Anand to come to our conclave. On that note, Shomik
I
Chakraborty,
would,
Trisha
I would like
Ghoshal,
to add something. I would like to add
yes,
something. This is
yes,
the
please
scene that we
go ahead.
saw, the scene that we, how the crowd erupted after that, immediately after the win over there. It was very, very spontaneous. And this kind of celebration in Singapore for a chess match was a privilege of mine to witness it and to capture it and to bring it for you all.
So clearly, Shomik, Shopnil, visualটা সরা visualটা সরা. So Trisha Atreo finally is enjoying. He will no longer call you in the
Finally,
middle of
yeah.
the night and say he's not. He will not call you and say আমি অশিক্ষিত. He will not say anything like that. Now he is in his element. Now Atreo is enjoying as well. This is what we wanted to see Atreo do tonight. A glass of champagne, but don't jump the gun. Three more games to go. Ding Liren can make a comeback. Let's not get too far ahead of
Yes,
ourselves.
yes.
Huge day tomorrow. Let's put it
Absolutely.
in context. Massive lead, but it's not over till it's over.
See,
Atreo
Guria,
Mukhopadhyay, Shomik Chakraborty. Yes,
we have seen a lot of over many years, and so we know very well that it's not over until it's over. And here, what we are talking about, there are three more games to go. It can completely change. I mean, uh, after one game, so it's not over at all. Yes, it's a very significant win. It's a significant advantage for Gukesh at this point in time, but it's just that an advantage, not a win.
absolutely. But what we also think is, will this kind of push Ding to open up? He was being on the defensive, as Magnus said. He would
Yes,
have been the
yes.
player who would have had the advantage if it went to a tiebreak. Can Gukesh now take the opportunity and close this out? If he takes another game, if he gets another lead, can then Ding hold on? Plenty of questions. Atreo will be back tomorrow with us, with our live, and we will follow every update from Singapore. We are all waiting for his piece because we need to read. And as we said, as the Paralympics, Cricket World Cup, this will be India's moment in sport if it does happen. Live ground reporting from Atreo Mukhopadhyay, Shomik Chakraborty, Trisha Ghoshal, thank you very much. Thanks to all our viewers for watching. This is what we stand for. Multi-sport, holistic coverage, on-ground reporting, disruptive. Unfortunately, not many Indian media there yet. Why? We don't know. But that's for another day. Thank you very much for watching.